All right, live and direct. Black Business Matters. We're gonna give a few seconds to go started to get started. We're gonna give a few seconds before we go live, and then we're gonna give in. We're gonna start with our countdown, and we're gonna go ahead from there. So the name of the show, just so you know, the topic of the show tonight is, let's see, what is the black dollar? And we're gonna talk about what is the black dollar and how the black dollar, uh, you know, makes a difference with your black business. So give us 1 second, hold tight. We live in the studio. We making things happen. Um, give us a quick second. We're gonna be going live from the Black Business Matter studio, man. Appreciate y'all. Like, follow, and subscribe. Join the tribe. Black Business Matters. Huh? Give us a second. Going live. Going live. Coming right back. So we back, y'all. We talking about black business today, man. We going to be talking about the significance of the black dollar and the significance of what the black dollar is going to do. It's going to do for the black economy, and what is the black economy? And so today we're going to have a little talk about cryptocurrency, blockchain technology. One of the things that we want to talk about is what is needed in the black economy. So if you have a business, if you know someone that has a business, that's important and that's good. But the most important thing you want to do is start to put together the pieces of the black economy together. And the way that we're going to put these pieces of the black economy together, it's a little echo. Let me get this echo out. And this is the tea. We got grown wild tea. I don't want nobody to think it's liquor. I definitely don't drink liquor, but we drinking grown wild tea, and that's live in the studio tonight being brewed. And so basically, the black economy and the black dollar. I still didn't address that issue. Hold on. We need to figure out what's going on. And the issue with the black economy and the issue with the black dollar is one that must be tackled by the people of the diaspora. The people that want to benefit, the people that want to benefit from the black dollar, and the people that want to know what's going on and want to be able to participate in the economy, we gotta be able to dissect the different industries and the different sectors of the economy, and then start to come up with supply and demand, and then to start to organize around that supply and demand, start a network with the people, and basically just go out and start to create a foundation on from a grassroots level. And when we talk about the black economy, normally in the past, you might think the black economy is something general, a subject you would learn in school, or a subject that you would probably be taught to you by somebody else. Now, due to globalization and digitalization of the economies and everything like this, we have a situation where the black economy is basically something that we must create. And if it's not created and it's not organized by us, then it will continue to be an abstract idea, or let's say uninhabited land or a densely populated land, but it's not governed by anyone or anything. So it's no way to qualify, or even bring a certain value to the black economy. And yeah, we have these different estimates where people say the estimate of the black economy or the black dollar is this, that, or the other. And that may or may not be the case. But more importantly, what we're saying is that we have to describe and we have to determine and we have to create our own black economy. And with that being said, the black economy is something that is what we created to be and what we chisel it out to be. And a black economy might be a bunch of, well, I would say, for example, a bunch of emirates that need to be united upon a common leadership or a common structure or a common system which people are used to. And that's what the black economy is about. That's what the black dollar is about. Whether a person agrees with or disagree, whether they want to help or don't want to help, the black economy is here and it needs to be quantified, qualified, and the value needs to be placed on it. And so whether a person wants to participate in that makes no difference. The economy is already existing. It's already operating. It's already generating. And so what we have to do is we have to realize, do we want to play a role, and do we want to play a minor role or a major role in the future of this so-called black economy? And as we go to breaking down the black economy, what the black economy is, we can then go and determine what the black dollar is. So the black economy is an ecosystem, a digital ecosystem, which we're going to be creating as a community that will allow the diaspora to place all of their business and economic and social, etc., interests in one ecosystem where the black dollar will be the central currency for the black economy. And this black dollar and these black economies will be many. It won't just be one, it'll be many. But the black economy in which we are creating as a part of Black Business Matters. All of when I say we, I'm talking about all of us. Everybody who's a part of this, everybody who's interested, everybody who has a stake or interest in this is who I'm talking to. Anyone who says, man, that's a great idea. Well, it's over my head right now. We'll see you later on. But we all heard of the saying that good things come to those who wait. But the whole saying is good things come to those who wait, but only what's left over from those who already hustle. So let's become early adopters into this project. Let's make it a crowdsource, open source, truly public project. Let's create the black economy into something that is world renowned and something that the diaspora can be proud of and something that anyone will want to take part of and anyone will want to uh, be be honored and pleasure to be able to list their assets, their businesses, their services, themselves, their brands, their companies, and let this be a place where all the industries can come together and we can use a currency, multiple currencies, but use the black dollar as the legitimate singular currency to make this thing work. And when I'm saying this thing, it's something immense. It's something global. It's something that is beyond borders. It's something that's beyond nationalities. And when we talk about the diaspora, we talk about the African diaspora, no matter what part of the world you may be located in. We talking about the African diaspora that is located around the world. And so what we talking about must be global, and the effectiveness and the efficiency of technology nowadays allow us to both work from where we're at. We don't have to leave and go to a certain place. We don't have to um, travel to go to a certain place. We can do everything from within the realms of our own territories, whether we on the continent or off the continent. And so the major goal is to create an economy both for the diaspora, but then to ultimately hook that economy to the continent. And so this is going to be a large project, which we're breaking down into segments. Um, and through those segments, we'll be able to connect one segment to the next. And in the beginning of the project, it basically calls for mutual cooperation, calls for people to give us ideas, calls for us to put our ideas out there to the people. So as we gain more speed, we want to be having plenty of conversations of what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, and getting input from the people. And so at any and all times in this, we're going to be voting. We're going to be asking for input. We're going to be asking for the opinions of the people. We're going to be stopping and we're going to be voting. We're going to take the opinion of the people, and then we're going to be moving forward. We're going to be crowdfunding. We're going to be networking. We're going to be reaching out to the people that's like minded. Remember, a blockchain technology project is something that's unique. And so people that's not into the blockchain technology side of it can feel can rest assured that they definitely will have a role to play in another. Maybe you just want to get money. Maybe you just want to get your products and services out there. Maybe you just worried about you. Then hey, just join the tribe, like, follow, them, subscribe, launch your business on the in the black economy, and let's get it popping like that. But those that want to become a stakeholder, want to create policies, want to be involved in creating, designing, and creating the ecosystem that's both user friendly and both coming up with the rules, coming up with the governance, coming up with the things that's going to be coming up next, tokenomics. Um, how are we going to incentivize the team? How are we going to be incentivizing the community? How are we going to make this thing the best thing that the blockchain technology community have seen for social good? The best chance, the best fighting chance, and the best model that can be used across the diaspora. And this is what we are upon. This is what we want to create. The black economy is dead. It exists. We will duplicate the black economy. But the thing about that is getting everyone to play and participate in the black economy. From there, we have to have governance. From there, we have to have ambassadors, etc., governors, etc. Uh, we have to have defense and things like that in place. We also have to have researchers and the people that have a passion for this topic of black economics and tokenomics and cryptocurrency and blockchain technology and et cetera, et cetera. We also have to make ourselves readily available so that people who are interested or would be interested can link in and plug up and plug in with us. So we shouldn't be hard to reach out to, and we shouldn't be hard to gain access to. And so we're going to need moderators. We're going to need ambassadors. We're going to need administrators. We're going to need everyone's involvement. It's about unifying the efforts of the black business community. And we're not just talking about African Americans. We're talking about people of the African diaspora. The people of the African diaspora are people of African descent, no matter where they may be outside the continent. We also need to have a need for the support of the people on the continent. The people on the continent are just as important to us as the people outside the continent because we are the same people for one, and for two, in order to build a global economy that will benefit everyone involved, we must have a link to the continent, not just both physically and having in terms of having land and resources on the ground, but also having a link to the community. So every day we must be meeting up. If we meet up in the morning and we talk about what needs to happen next for the black economy to go forward, the black economy is a physical ecosystem now. It's not, I shouldn't even say physical, it's a digital ecosystem now. So why the black economy being a digital ecosystem, we need to make it most welcoming and most effective and efficient in handling the needs of the people of the African diaspora and the people on the continent. And linking these businesses, linking our businesses to the world, because it's not just about serving each other, it's about making those inroads in other communities and serving the world. So we know that the world feeds off of us. Now it's time for us to feed the world, our products and services. Excuse me. So basically, to make a long story short, we're going to be using the black economy as a model, as a model for what needs to be done. So the black dollar is the currency that's going to fuel that model, but the black economy is something that is an ecosystem for everyone. Just look at it as a country. It's free space for us to both provide our products and services, our businesses, our brands, etc. Get ourselves out there, launch, and then use it as a platform to serve the entire world and have a currency that represents not just the U.S. dollar or whatever the case may be, but it represents who we are and what we're about. And so what we need to do is we need to start working in unison in order to make this happen. And so the question I had to you was what type of business or product or service do you have? Let's get it. Let's get it on the platform. Let's get it launched, and let's go forward from there. Let's learn whatever we need to learn in order to make our businesses globally accessible, and not just mom and pop businesses that just serve, you know, our individual unique families, but also give immense value where we can add that value can be added back to the societies in the world in which we live in, and still take care of the needs on the ground at home. And so your feedback is most important, and your feedback from your businesses being registered on the platform and your businesses being supported is number one. And then from there, it's going to the next step. So any feedback you may have, we may be interested in, and you can always go to blackbusinessmatters@gmail.com. If you look right there below, let me get out of the way of progress. So you can join the tribe. You got blackbusinessmatters@gmail.com. Join us up, hit us up. All right, so we're gonna leave the information down there. We're gonna leave it up there. It's just a test run. Test 1, 2. Hope everybody's seen it. We get an idea of what we're talking about, but from there we're gonna go forward. Peace.